Hey gamers, what's for lunch? Welcome back to another episode of Spyro the Dragon channel.
You found my secret.
This is Gareth, owner of FTCR. Welcome back, Spyro the Dragon. We're about to enter world.
Bringing you the latest and greatest part of this Spyro the Dragon LP.
Calling it that early out of the gate is going to be the best one, huh?
We love you, Matt. Come back to our channel, but don't really. We are now Jonathan-less because he had better things to do than join us to play Spyro the Dragon. We're about to go to World 4 Beastmakers.
Jonathan is air quote napping in the corner, aka we'll get another Jonathan in a few months.
Pretty much.
Once we've gotten over
What terrifies me about I don't trust this balloonist because his name's Tuco. Like the bad guy.
I've seen Breaking
Bad.
Bad. Oh shit! I know where this is going.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the piss out of your boy.
Your boy Sparks.
There's going to be some guy that's just ringing a bell the whole time.
So is Beastmakers is as we all know the lesser known sequel to Beast Wars.
God damn it.
I should have said prequel. That would have made a lot more sense because they're making the beasts.
So, Chris, Gareth actually told me yesterday why Jonathan couldn't be here, and it's because it's his sister's birthday today. So he has to work, and then he's going over to visit with his sister.
It sounded a little familiar, to be honest, TJ.
So he goes. So Gareth goes. So apparently tomorrow is Jonathan's birthday sister's. And I was like, try that again.
I thought this was a way to make fun of you.
Yeah.
I never tell stories that do that.
Because as our viewers won't know, not the last few times, but there have been a few times lately where we try to make...
There's been at least 2 times where we've gone
2
to
times
meet.
it happened.
Almost 3, where we'll make plans, and then, like, out of nowhere, TJ will be like, oh, I just remembered, my friend's birthday is, like, this weekend. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Hey
not,
dude, it's my friend's birthday tomorrow. I can't make
like
it.
It's not I remember, it's that nothing happens. It's nothing happens until, like Friday. Like, okay, we make plans to hang out on Saturdays, and then their birthdays are on the Saturdays, but they don't make plans until the Friday.
Yeah, but we already had plans, though.
Yeah, but it's also their birthday.
Who cares? You don't break plans you already made. If they cared enough to do something on their birthday, they'd make plans before 12 hours before you're supposed to meet.
I mean, how long did we have plans for my birthday? Like,
yeah,
a year ago?
Pretty much. We said last year we should do this again next year. We all agreed we'd do it.
Yeah, TJ.
And then TJ didn't do it.
Actually, you did make it, so...
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but it's more
fuck
fun
TJ.
if you say fucking me fucked up.
Hey.
So, Beastmakers is where the game gets a little hard, actually.
I thought the last part was where it got hard.
Annoying. Beastmakers just actually gets hard.
Beastmakers!
Is this the last world?
This is
It's just the last world. What rude.
What? What the fuck?
This is the next to last level.
So not the last world.
Oh my god, there's 3 more worlds?
After this, there's Dreamweavers, and then there's Nasty Gnorc's world.
This game was huge!
Nasty Gnorc's world is pretty short though.
It's 4 or 5 levels. It's just all in one convenient area.
Which is what they should have been.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, it's when it kind of gets into the problems with certain hub worlds I have with things like...
Here comes a Sonic reference.
Pretty much, you know, it's like as the hub worlds, as they delay to in the game, the hub worlds just get more monotonous to maneuver around.
Yeah, like we'll probably spend as much time here now as I would have like a full level in the first or second world.
Yeah, because this shit is long.
Oh, I made it. Oh god, this is where I fucked up last night. Okay.
My buddy Jeremy from that I went to high school with, he used to make this noise that just symbolized, I'm gonna try this, but I know I'm gonna fail. And it basically came out as
Well, I'm gonna be making that noise a lot this world. It's just
207.
That's tomorrow.
That's my birthday.
Oh.
Thanks, TJ. V and fucking Aaron Weber dropping some numbers out of nowhere. I get ya. Y'all ready for Sonic Village?
If that's like an Animal Crossing game, but with Sonic the Hedgehog characters, I would be totally okay with that.
It was sounding that way before it was revealed to be fake.
No.
And I just dated this part of the LP by like 5 months.
I would love
Every
to,
time we say anything, we date the LP.
Should we break the illusion and say when we recorded the first episode compared to now?
I don't even remember when we recorded
was
the first episode.
Late November, early December.
Really?
And we are in mid-March.
You know what's crazy is that I went to do some editing and I spent about 10 minutes working on something and I was like, this doesn't match. What is this? And before I realized I was editing that first one we did like a year ago when it was just like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Oh, the one we trashed.
The one we trashed where you were like, as soon as we recorded it, I was like, that was pretty good. And you were like, yeah, can we maybe do that again? Possibly.
And that's how we got the LP we have today. Sometimes
to never be released.
Sometimes these sparkly things just don't work for me.
Can you jump into them?
But it disappeared now. God, I got it. Oh,
There
here
we
we
go.
go. Oh,
So I'm not sure if we brought this up in the previous part, but Chris, I saw you we tweeted something yesterday about the Japanese version of this game.
yeah, I brought that up in part 1.
Okay.
I just never actually looked for evidence until last night, so I was like, I better fact check that just in case we wrap this up today.
Yeah.
Because I know every comment will be like, well, actually, no, you're wrong. And those are my favorite comments.
Actually, the Japanese version is faster than the American version.
Blast process.
Since we brought this up, I can contribute a new fact I didn't know. In the director's cut version in Japan, which astonishes me that there is one, if you 120% the game, you unlock this normal speed, which is like pointless.
What's the fucking point?
It's like you've done everything. Now have it the way it
Play it
was.
slightly faster. So what's different? Sorry, but what's different in the director's cut? Like, what do they add to make it to call it a director's cut?
I don't know. I didn't look in that far. I was kind of disappointed hearing the speed thing.
What is the fucking point to 120%ing a game?
Yeah, how do you get that?
You're gonna find out.
Technically,
actually.
you're 100%ing the game by getting 120%. So like, it's not like you fucking like you get 100% and then they send you a new game. Like they're
Well, I'm hoping it works because I want another one.
If we had a robot, we could actually make it explode by doing that. That's like one of those. What you call it? Like
logical paradox.
Yeah, it's like the game's technically 100%, but there's still 20 more percent to get.
I'm glad it went to 20 because I hate. One of the Donkey Kong Country games do 101%, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm giving up on those 4 gems for now. Just so we're not here forever.
We'll find it off screen. Which means with a Crash Bandicoot 3, you can get to like 104% if you get the extra gem that Coco gives you.
It's like, just make it 105.
The Gemeralds.
The Gemeralds, the Quantum Gemerald.
Are those like chickens?
I don't.
Flamingos?
I spent a long time last night being like, what the fuck? Around this point in the game, some of the enemies just stop making any logical sense. Like these things up here. It's like, oh, they're living weed things with rabbit teeth?
Wow, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, like, okay. What the hell is this?
That's awesome.
Yeah, they move really fast
That's
too.
terrifying.
I'm not a fan.
Those teeth are... Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Those teeth remind me of Nosferatu.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, God.
You know, if I would have seen Nosferatu before I saw that
SpongeBob
SpongeBob
episode.
reference, that movie would have terrified me. But because I had seen that, every time he was on screen, I was just like, oh, Nosferatu.
You know what? Though? Because I saw Nosferatu first, that episode of SpongeBob terrified me.
I wish I had your experience.
Aw, TJ. Oh,
Duh, Chris!
froggy things.
Froggy!
Okay, Simpsons guy.
So,
Simpsons
What's that character's
Barney.
name? Barney. Yeah.
Duh, Froggy!
So, I was gonna ask what the hell is in these purple things because I'd never had that question until last night. Because there's eyes peeking out, but when you break it, it's just a life. So, I guess
It's Spyro.
I guess
Spyro's in
you
there.
take their soul.
do we kill someone to get life back?
It works for me. I want to do it to these things.
This game is
The
giving me an
circle of
existential crisis.
Actually, that's all you do is you kill things in this game to get life back. Thinking about it, so yeah,
I mean,
it works.
Technically, that's how we live.
I like how I
told Mr. TJ.
Slight spoiler, but I like in the credits it says no sheep were harmed in the making of this game. It's kind of cute.
I think maybe
I would disagree.
Only a
with that
few
fact.
Norks, something like that.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I want to go over there.
So what is there left that can be said about this game that we didn't sum up?
Well, I mean, we really haven't talked about the game.
Philip Banks.
We did.
What can be said about Philip Banks? He wants to fill our banks with banks. But Dad, aren't some of those banks?
I love the one where like he's having a hard time. I think my dick broke.
That's it. I'm gonna zip my pants up. Dad, no!
Oh my God, you're Donkey. No, I'm not. I'm Philip Banks.
I just want to love
No,
him.
Carlton Banks.
I just want to point out how much parodies we are of ourselves. TJ was like, well, we actually haven't talked about the game. I'm like, well, let's just put a YouTube reference here while we're talking.
That's a very good point, TJ. Sus.
God, I feel so lost. I played this last night. I think it's the hunger.
You gotta go over there.
Gotta go. Oh!
Which, to be fair, we did spend most of World 2 just talking
The
about the
Mothman.
Mothman, and then World 3
I'm so
referencing
happy.
us talking about Mothman, so,
I'm so happy we fit that in. I know there's some people out there going to be like, oh, well, look at these guys. What an LP. They're not even talking about the game. Yeah. So you're welcome to make your own.
Oh, don't.
Or don't. That's cool too. The world's probably
So-
better off. knowing
Yeah.
So this is where we get the split in the timeline. If Spyro goes that way, he makes Majora's Mask, but we're going to make Ocarina of Time.
No, this is the way you make Majora's Mask, you fool.
Now I get turned into a decode.
A decode.
We listened to the band, oh fuck, I just lost that joke. What? Who did
You've
the
lost the joke
Who
way
did-
before you started.
Who did the Powerpuff Girls song about Mojo Jojo? Devo?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I was so close. They wear the weird hats.
Yeah, they wear the weird hats. Men in hats.
Zeke.
You could everyone do. They could leave your friends behind.
God damn it.
Mojo Jojo.
Have they showed Mojo in the... Well, okay, by the time this airs, like, the season will be over. But have they showed Mojo in the new reboot yet?
I haven't seen him.
Oh.
I think they have.
I'm guessing he also has his original voice. Like,
Everyone has their original voice except for the Powerpuff Girls.
I like the voices, honestly. I'm not, like, mad about that.
They're okay.
It's just so weird to me. It's like you got everyone else.
That's the one place where I kind of side with the actresses. And I'm like, why'd you bring everyone else back for? That is kind of an odd choice, I'll be honest.
And this works because Tom Kenny's in that, and he's not in this game, but he's in the next Spyro game.
Well, it's because Blossom almost sounds identical to the original Blossom.
Yeah, like Buttercup's the main one that sounds different.
See, to me, it's Bubbles. Bubbles sounds the most different to me. But
I don't think I've seen any clips with Bubbles yet.
there's
I just hope Fuzzy Lumpkin is in it.
He
oh,
be-
probably.
I think I saw his silhouette in the opening or something.
Fuzzy Lumpkin's my favorite Powerpuff Girls villain. Yeah,
Him?
I love Fuzzy Lumpkin.
I love the one where he wants to be mayor, and then the mayor challenges him to a wrestling match, and it's like Fuzzy Lumpkin has like his entire family
I remember
like
this.
in the match, and like the mayor is the mayor like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The man like needs some people for his team, and so he asks Professor Utonium, and he's like, no man, please take my girls.
No, Professor Utonium,
He gets in the ring, and then like one of Fuzzy's members just like backhands the Professor. He's like this like bloody mess on the floor being dragged out.
I just love how earnest the mayor is.
Like, no, you'll be fine. Get in the ring.
Come on, Professor! Come on up here! He thinks it's gonna work out so well!
None of these voices sound like the mayor at all. He's going, come on, girls, get in the ring!
That episode where he's playing Zelda.
And he keeps killing Navi. You've killed your fairy.
Oh, I miss Sparks already. Speaking of fairies.
He's
You're
a
almost
dragonfly.
Oi! Yeah, I lost him and didn't even pay attention. I didn't even know he died.
Good.
Fuck that guy. Elijah Wood, David Spade, motherfucker.
Wait, Elijah wouldn't have played Sparks.
He was Spyro. I forgot.
Billy West
was
took
Sparks.
over.
And
Yeah.
then who was the third? Because there was a different voice for each of that
Wait,
trilogy.
Billy West played.
Sparks. Yeah,
He played Sparks.
In the first one, it was David Spade, and then see, I thought Billy West played him in Legend of Spyro 2 and 3. Definitely one of them. Definitely one of them.
Which is weird because I just started playing Rayman 3.
Yeah.
That copy that I bought in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
And Billy West plays
Rayman.
Oh.
No, he doesn't play Rayman. He plays Murph.
Huh.
The fairy guy.
There was a kind of short-lived Rayman cartoon, CG cartoon, but Billy West played him in that. He played Rayman in that cartoon.
What I can't remember. Wasn't there something he gave him like an accent? Or
I
something?
forget. It's weird, like, it starts with like Rayman is like captured in a circus. I'm like, what the hell is this crap? But I think it was very short-lived. But I remember Billy West voiced him in the cartoon.
I'll have to look it up. But yeah, I completely forgot that Rayman 3 is 100%. Well, because like it's funny, Rayman 2. I mean, I guess
Fatality.
I knew it was.
It's understandable because it's on the N64
and Dreamcast and PS1, I think.
And everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess it's not
Game
understandable.
Boy Color.
But Rayman 3 was completely voice acted, and instead of like
Rayman 2 had voice acting.
Okay, it was English in Rayman 3. In Rayman 2, it was like
English in
Galaboo's
Rayman 2.
new.
I thought it was English in Rayman 2.
No, it wasn't. It was like the made up language.
Galapoo Snoo.
Galaboo's new.
Croissant Palace.
Croissant Palace.
General Scales. General Rayman.
I guess it was about time.
Let's see, we made a YouTube poop reference, JonTron reference.
All right, Genesis and the Book of Mega Drive. Let's get
There
that
you
one
go.
out of the way. Again.
The Turkey Dazzle Yes Friend. There we go. All the references
Oh
in
my
this part.
god, that I laughed so hard when I
What, the
saw
first
that.
time you heard
Turkey Dazzle Yes Friend.
The off-brand FTCR motto.
So it's us. Oh, extra life. Oh, butterfly. These frogs are so nice.
Locate the PC chamber.
LTPC. Yeah, sure. Why not?
That could work.
Okay.
But yeah, what was I talking about? Before we start talking about Rayman.
Like how you act like I'm the one that derailed this LP.
You eat all the pizzas for Kristen Getty.
Jesus fuck!
I'm starving over here.
Get me the free breadsticks!
Man, I'm fucking hungry. We got our donkey reference, so we're good.
Yeah, I want.
We are just parodies of ourselves at this point.
Donkey Kong Country 1 for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
That's exactly
Did we get everything this level?
Yep.
Yeah.
on the direct when they announced those Super Nintendo titles, but they're only for
the new
3DS. I looked at that, I saw it, and I was like, I'm debating calling Nintendo right now and being like, I just want Donkey Kong Country 1 for the Super Nintendo.
Please, Mr. Nintendo Man.
And if you don't let me download it on my 3DS system, then I'm gonna tell my mom on you.
Which I was like, to get back to the game at hand, it's just like
what?
This,
No.
I know, right? This world, it's
so dark. I don't like it.
Yeah,
it would be interesting for a level, but it's very unpleasant to look at for a whole world.
Yeah, I'm having difficulties. I sit closer to my TV at home, which is why I'm dumb and my brain melted. But like, I'm having some trouble making things out. Oh, fuck these guys. Fuck you.
It's weird, yeah, because like the PlayStation 1 didn't, like this era of graphics, it just becomes muddled. It just becomes muddled when you're using these kind of dull colors for stylistic choice.
This earthy stuff.
And so especially like looking at it on a HD TV, this all becomes very muddled together.
Yeah.
What?
To be fair, our image is stretched out on the TV right now, which is not helping, but not the case.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
you're wrong.
I don't. My whole life is a lie.
Proceed, Mr. TronJon.
But don't the other Homeworlds don't have as much influence over the individual levels as this does, right?
They kind
Dream.
do.
The next one definitely does, and Magic
the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering World kind of does.
TP.
Now the first two, you were right though, because those kind of do whatever they want at points.
Yeah. Ow! Ah!
I'll forever love the fucking noises in these dumbass games. Oh, I was hoping there was something over here. There was just. Oh hey, there we go.
There was I was playing Banjo-Tooie this morning, and there was this part that, in terms of like sound design, like referencing like what you just said. There was like one thing that I love the sound design in the Banjo-Kazooie games because there's not only are like one of my favorite villains or goons I guess in Banjo-Tooie are the guys from Glitter Gulch Mine, where they're just hats on the ground, and then when you get closer to them, they go whoopee, and they just like start coming over to you.
Well,
But jokes. There's this part where one of the quests to get a Jiggy is that you have to get Mumbo to grind up this boulder that has a Jiggy inside of it, and then you have to get the fragments of the Jiggy that are like scattered across like the area right next to the building. And every time you pick it up, a portion of the Get Jiggy theme plays. So it's like you pick up the first piece, you go da 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 da, and then you pick up the next piece, and it goes da 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 da, and then you pick up the last piece, and it just plays the whole thing.
Oh, Grant Kirk hope.
Mwah.
Ukulele this year, maybe, unless they delay it right after I say this.
Man, I thought it was always 2017.
Yeah.
Was that release
October
date.
2016.
Really?
Yep. When,
I'll have to fact check that, Christopher.
do it right now.
Mighty number ukulele.
I'm expecting it to
Oh,
get
please don't.
I'm expecting it to get delayed. Hopefully not like the game you just mentioned. But
I don't give a shit about my number 9.
Not anymore. The first time I saw gameplay footage, I was like, I don't care about this game.
Yeah, I know, right?
he did that Jerry Seinfeld fucking thing. We're just like, oh,
Alright, I'm out of here!
what's the deal with game delays? On line play.
It's like you know, I'm the first person to say graphics on everything, but
Oh,
for
are
a
you?
game that raised that much money to look like a low rent PS2 game in this day and age, it's like, what the fuck are they doing?
No, it's a stylistic thing. This Mega Man hasn't been relevant since the PS2. They're calling back. They know what's up.
Mega Man hasn't been relevant since the PlayStation 1. Let's be honest.
That anniversary collection though, right?
Which was just old games.
It's the last time it was
And
relevant.
not even the last 4 iterations of the classic series.
Oh.
No, we're talking about the anniversary collection on PS2, which had up to Mega Man 8.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Didn't have the last 2 iterations of the classic series.
That's because they would have been major at that point in time.
That's still real to me, damn it!
I'll say before people get mad, 9 and 10 mattered. Because I know people will be like, oh.
I haven't downloaded 10. I'm hilariously bad at 9. I am not good at it.
I'm bad at all of them. Look at this fucking guy.
Me too, dude.
Draw me like one of your French dragons.
What the fuck? I just looked up and was just like, what?
On the bright side, there's only 30 more of these motherfuckers. And some of them are repeated. So we're good.
I don't even remember what we were talking about now. Jeez.
My number 9, Mega Man.
Yeah, no.
Mega Man?
Oh,
Mega
so
Man?
honestly, I want to be honest. Like,
No, you're not.
I'm so bad at Mega Man games that I like the idea of Mega Man more than I like the actual games.
Me completely. Yeah. That's why I like the comics.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Struck a nerve.
Was that a fucking Rodney Dangerfield thing, or what the hell was that?
Chase him loose into a rug. I was talking. Oh my god, I feel like you would be a fan of this movie just because you like awful things like I do.
Thanks!
We should watch Rover Dangerfield.
No!
Is that the fucking dog movie?
That's the movie where
so bad.
he's literally just a dog. Like, he's just Rodney Dangerfield as a dog.
With
That's
a
the whole-
toy.
That's the whole plot of the fucking movie.
I watched the Nostalgia Critic review of that, and I feel like I never need to see any more.
JJ, who are we talking about that with? Like, I feel like in the last week we were having a conversation with...
I think
it was
you
Colin. We were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to Colin about it.
We said something about I think Carlin said something about Rodney Dangerfield, and then you and I both looked at each other, and then you went
Can't believe it. I'm into a
rug, and then I said we should watch Rover Dangerfield, and you said no.
Yeah, and then Colin was like, "Is that what I think it is, Rodney Dangerfield has
As
a
a
dog,
dog.
and you were like, "Yep," and he wears a tie.
I was so excited about that one time.
It's like if Donkey Kong was a dog and acted like Rodney Dangerfield, this is him.
Yeah, this is it.
I'm glad you beat me to the Donkey Kong thing, because I was about to bring it up and be that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, gems.
The Gemeralds.
So do you feel at this point when you're like, if you sit down to play this game in one go, do you think it's around here where the gameplay doesn't start to get boring, but it's like they're not doing really anything new?
There are some new elements.
Hey, they added those electronic plates that you gotta kill the one guy so that you don't get electrocuted from the plates. That's new gameplay.
You know what? He's right. Yeah, that counts. There's, in the next world, there are some growing and shrinking enemies. And they reintroduced the fire breath out of nowhere.
The like super fire breath?
Yeah. The one you get a keys for.
Super fun, happy slide.
Yeah, I'd say you're right.
Right about here.
Oh, God.
And this is right where this LP dies.
We should have started the next file just us playing Spyro 2 instead.
Dude, I was thinking last night, I'm like, I just want to play 2 and 3 so badly now, but I don't want to do it before we LP it. But if we LP it, we're going to have to wait so long.
I wanna play Spyro 2. I like that game.
I thought that fucking chicken the whole time was a gem, and I kept losing my shit when I was like, Chris, just go down and get that fucking gem! What are you waiting for?
Because I was thinking last night, though, it's like, I just want to spend all weekend playing Spyro with my friends. 2 and 3. I guess I can bring 4.
No.
Oh, I want to do that one for the channel.
Chris...
We'll bring Erin over.
Yeah,
and she can be like
play
the
that.
one person speaking for it.
On why it's good.
Oh, God.
Now you gotta go back around.
A mistake I made every time except for this playthrough, which I'm happy, only because I played it last night. I always think that's grass down there. Because there was a level in Spyro 2, Hurricos, where the ground is kind of colored like that. No. Get your paws off
For
my...
people who didn't see that, TJ just tried to make Chris go into the water.
Completely preventable, but his hand reached over. I'm like, where is he going? I'm holding it right in front of my lap. I'm like...
Either way, I'm in favor of what's about to happen. So I mean, we talked about it in the past a bit, but
Spice Girls?
yeah, obviously, yeah, if you want to be my lover.
Here we go.
Anyone looking forward then to Skylanders Academy? We're gonna get our first Spyro cartoon. Anyone?
I will give it a chance. I'm not expecting to want to give it another one. I will give it a chance, like 5 episodes.
Once again, I haven't played Skylanders.
That's 5 chances. You're gonna have a week to reflect between each episode.
Well, I'll let them stockpile up because I don't want to sit there week by week. But oh god, the enemies are back.
Well, it's weird. It's just like
Because I think of I remember Sonic Boom. I'm like, oh god, I don't want this, but the show is really funny. Mm-hmm. So I'll give Skylanders a chance, even though I want it to die, so we have a chance of this Spyro coming back.
Dude, this Spyro ain't ever coming back.
Crash is coming back, believe it.
Crash.
Hey, baby.
Crash could come back, but this Spyro, I don't see it happening. Unfortunately,
He's dead, Jim.
He is dead. So I haven't played Skylanders.
Neither.
In terms of,
okay.
and there goes the gems! Hooray!
What? Oh,
I've played it.
you
So
traitor!
now we're just missing one. It's even worse.
Even better.
You traitorous swine.
Is Spyro's personality in Skylanders close to how he was in the classics?
TJ's thinking it's not going well, apparently.
Oh, that question was directed towards me.
You're the one who said you played it.
You idiot! Like, what would I ask Chris that for?
I've never fucking played Spyro and Skylanders. I always played the Skylanders I liked.
Oh.
You didn't choose Spyro?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Spyro's fucking boring.
Oh.